Aisha Tyler, everybody. Aisha Tyler. Hello, Aisha.
Yes.
You look great.
Thank you very much.
Were you wearing a robe or a cape?
There is a filthy hobo's robe hanging back there that I'm sure someone on your staff has had sex in. But I was cold. I was cold. I would have wrapped another human around. Yes, I would have wrapped another human around my body if I could have. And I wore it right till. And then I just thought I'd do a James Brown, but like a hobo James Brown, which is what I did. Yes.
Why were you doing it?
Because I was talking with your lovely staff, and they said.
And you're cold, clearly.
And I'm freezing cold.
Yeah, but it's the whole country.
All 5 of my nipples are completely.
Yeah.
Yes, Secretariat knows what I'm talking about. Yes.
Wow, that's a bit of a confession, isn't it? Really? Front end or back end?
Oh, they're all running down the.
No, I meant Secretariat. How are you, girl?
I'm good.
Yeah, you look sensational.
Thank you.
What have you been up to? Are you doing spinning?
No, I am not.
I did my first spinning class today.
Now, did you like it, or were you humiliated by this kind of fake bicycling experience?
Kind of both.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I liked it, but I like being humiliated.
Yeah,
clearly, obviously.
Give you a spanking at the end of the class?
Yes.
Yes.
That would be all right.
I have a spin bike in my house.
Oh.
But I don't think I don't want to work out with other people because I don't like people, except for like you. But I feel like I don't push myself hard. Like when you go to the spin class, you're like, when you're climbing a hill, and in my gym at home, I'm like, ooh, Vampire Diaries is on, so that's not,
You watch Vampire Diaries?
Oh, I watch like the trashiest, like all the CW, like teenage shows. And
really?
I have like age inappropriate sexual fantasies about people who could be my child. Yeah, it's totally. I mean, they're 18. I'm not disgusting, just creepy. It's different.
I'm going to put. Are you in therapy at all?
No. Oh, can I go into therapy with you?
Yeah, absolutely. I've got my pipe. That means we're going into therapy.
Oh, exciting. Either that or you're going to solve a crime.
I'm solving the crime of your neurosis. Right.
Tell me about myself. Yes.
Well, let's see. You're sexually attracted to 18-year-old boys. Is that right? Or girls? Say girls. That's good for me.
Yeah. Now I need to get the pipe and shrink you.
Yeah,
so you're attracted to me, attracted to 18-year-old girls.
Well, in a way, yes.
In all of the ways.
Are you still going out doing the stand-up, even though you're doing all that stuff?
Every weekend. I toured all year. My last date was actually in Toronto, Canada. Yeah,
really?
That was my last live date. No, maybe I had one more after that, but that was one of my last live dates. Was in the.
Where did you play in Toronto?
There's like a theater there, like some big, like converted movie theater.
Yeah, they've got a theater there.
They've got a theater. Yeah. I mean, the Canadians don't have a lot, but they've got a theater.
They got a whole lot going on right now.
I love Toronto. I love crackhead Toronto Mayor Rob Ford.
Yeah.
I love him so much.
Well,
I love him.
He is kind of the gift to the late night comedian at this point. Yeah.
And his testicles drag on the ground. He is so ballsy. This is a man who's been caught on camera smoking crack cocaine multiple. Don't you feel after the first time he'd be like, smoke in the garage? No. In the street, drunk, and also he's the worst crackhead ever. I mean, crackheads are supposed to be skinny. You're not supposed to sprinkle it on a. You don't sprinkle it on a pizza. What are you doing? You're doing it wrong.
But here's the thing. If you were up in Canada, the Canadians are kind of like, oh, that's who he is.
I know.
They don't care.
No, I'll tell you what it is. The Canadians are sick of the rest of the world thinking that they're boring. We are like, oh, Canada, they're so sweet and they're polite with their maple and their donuts and their floppy ham,
They're floppy
toothsome ham, their ham that they call bacon. And they were like, America's got a skinny black crackhead mayor. We're going to raise you that skinny black crackhead mayor and get a fat white crackhead
mayor, yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
Way to show some gumption, Canada.
I'm very good. Yeah, good for you, Canada.
Yes.
Well done. Hey,
way to be American, Canada.
What about the Kardashians? You're having a go there. I never talk smack about the Kardashians here. No.
Oh, you're leaving a gold mine untapped.
No. I'm getting a little bored with them, to be honest.
Well, it's interesting. I don't find them kind of compelling. Like, I don't, like, they apparently put out, like, a Christmas card today, and everyone's like, have you seen
I never got one.
Well, yeah, they're saving a bigger, better present for you. Kanye's gonna come out, like, naked on a motorcycle or something.
I just want the card. The card is fine.
Okay, I'll let them know. But I didn't know about it because I don't really follow them, but we talk about them on the talk because people do follow them. And
right.
I'm friendly with Kanye. I was on the board of he had a charity foundation that was focused on bringing music into schools and helping kids learn.
He's a very talented man.
He is, but he's abandoned all of that in favor of being the straight black Liberace. And I don't understand what's happening.
Hang on a second, will you? It's just a thing I have to do. Hold on a second. The views expressed by Aisha Tyler in no way reflect my views or the views of the great CBS Corporation.
I respect him as an artist, and I like his ambition, but I just feel like he should get like a smartphone and then say everything he's going to say publicly into the phone and then just listen back. You know, just for a moment.
Do you ever do that yourself? Because you're on the Tweety and the thing. You ever tweet something and then go, why? Why did I do it?
I have a rule. There is no drunk tweeting in my house.
Do you get drunk a lot?
No. Well, not as far as you know.
Hang on a second. So let's talk about your alcohol problem. You get drunk and hang out with 18-year-old girls.
I do.
Yeah, okay.
And then we tweet together like OMG, LOL. No, years ago I tweeted something I wasn't really proud of on the night that we killed Osama bin Laden. I felt like I was a little kind of drunk and jingoistic, and I did like an America, you know, bump, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do anything. I was playing Xbox, and then he was dead. What did I do? But now, you know, do you ever have somebody tweet you and they make you so angry that you find yourself going for the no,
you mustn't. No, you mustn't. No.
And sometimes I just
block them. Just block them.
I need to do more of that.
Yeah, just block. I sometimes block just in the slightest hint of negativity.
Right.
Like if someone says it was a bit cold where I live. Boom. Yeah.
Yes. I don't care for fried eggs.
Yeah. Goodbye. I bid you adieu, sir.
Like sometimes people write stuff and you know they intend to agitate you and they just can't help it. So I'm trying not to get into fights with people on the internet and you know.
I don't know. I don't know if the internet's a good idea.
Just punch them in the neck.
Yeah, the whole internet thing's going away though.
Oh, you think the internet?
Yeah, it's a flash in the pan. Yeah. It's going away.
You're adorable, Gramps.
Yeah. We'll be right back with Aisha Tyler.
Exactly.
We're back. Hey! Well, we weren't talking about anything indelicate there. So, do you play golf?
No.
Neither do I. I do actually a bit now.
I once went, there's like a 3-hole, have you ever played that, like it's the 9-hole little par 3 chip and putt over by the park, over by the highway, and
Is this a crack?
No!
Yeah.
I was playing golf with crackhead Toronto Mayor Rockford. Yeah. And then he had a heart attack. No, so I got a hole-in-one. I got a hole-in-one at that course, and then I decided that I should hang it up. I would never do better than that. So I've never played golf.
Was this miniature golf? Because that doesn't count as golf.
No, it was like
a hole-in-one.
It was like a 90 yard par 3.
And you got a hole-in-one?
And I got a hole-in-one. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, with like my 5-iron, and then I was like, I'm hanging it up. It was exciting enough that a black woman was playing golf in the first place. And then she got a hole-in-one, and I was like, I'm like a unicorn. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. But you're playing now. This is the sport of your people.
I know. I just took it up. I never played it my whole life, and now I just started playing it. I'm very bad at it. I'm a disgrace to Scotland, and I'm bad at golf.
In addition, I just feel like the Scots have invented golf and
television.
Really, television and odd meat products.
Telephones.
Telephones. Oh, come on now. The internet.
The internet. Yeah. Jets. Yeah.
We've got a plane for you. That was my sky.
Wow.
I'm not an impressionist.
I had a weird thing happen there. I thought I was in Scotland. Talking to someone who wasn't from Scotland.
No, I'm not. I'm not an impressionist.
No,
Clearly,
that's very good.
No, that I know that about myself.
Yeah, yes. Well, self-aware. You know, you are self-aware, aren't you?
I do have a sense of
Are you in therapy, really?
No.
Come on now.
I don't want to stereotype my people, but therapy, I mean, I feel like maybe Spike Lee goes to therapy, but the rest of us, not so much.
How can you be sure that Spike
I'm sure
Lee
Oprah goes to therapy, too, right?
Well, yeah, but she tells the therapist what to say.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm awesome! No, I should go to therapy, probably. I'm just not that curious about myself.
I'm pretty curious about you.
I do a podcast, and I sit and I talk with people for like an hour, and I feel like that's my therapy, like talking about.
Yeah, I think if you talk a lot, you don't need to go to therapy. No. It's like if you drink a lot, you don't have to stop.
Exactly. I'm glad you figured out my life plan.
It's fine. We gotta go. Is there anything else?
Is there anything else? Other than, I wanted to point out that Santa Claus has abducted a tiny Caucasian child and is flying out of Los Angeles. Can we get a close-up of that? There's a baby hanging out of the back of that thing.
Is there?
Yes, and see her little head hanging out of the back of that sleigh?
Have you been doing drugs?
I am dead sober, and I have eyes like an eagle. You don't see that on the close-up?
Yeah, no, everybody sees it too. Aisha Tyler, everybody, very much.